Everybody, Ryan Knapton here, out at Sunlight, but not at Sunlight, I'm at Ski Cooper up in Leadville. The places feel pretty similar to me, but sometimes I guess it just takes the right question in life to have awesome answers. The other night at dinner I asked Sean if I could have one of the boards he built in 1987 to be able to put on my wall. And he said yeah, and he was stoked about that idea, so I can't wait for that. But somewhere in between 1987 and current era, modern era, Donek built this Bud Light snowboard. You can see the Breck sticker on that, and a little Uller, that's a big old thing in Breck. Bud Light snowboard. I want to know what Sean Martin knows about this and when he would have built it and what he thinks of the construction at this point. You can see through it kind of with the bookshelved core. They do a really nice job with their cores. And yeah, let's go surprise Sean and see what he has to say. I actually see him right up there, chilling with the doggos. Come here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How you doing? Oh yeah. How you doing? Sean, I got questions. What's up? You know I love my Donek, but I don't think I would absolutely love this. I'm really not sure. Tell me about this, man. Tell me about this.
We did make that.
What kind of year and what do you know? And
well, I mean, that's got to be, that's a TPU top sheet. We made that for a Bud Light promotion 15 years ago. I don't know. It's been a really long time. Orville's trying to steal my graham cracker. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, so that is pre-decamber. So looking at the shape, I think it's an incline.
okay.
Here, hold my cracker.
It obviously has just a different feel to me.
Yep, it's and yeah, white sidewalls. So that's that's more than 15 to 20 years ago.
My friend Dylan brought that to me the other day. I was like, yeah, dude, thanks. So
yeah,
that's gonna go on the wall too.
Yeah, I mean, the graphics on this tended to fade.
Yep.
So this was a different material. So if you look underneath the binding, that's more consistent with what the original white color would be. And the printing would have been much more vibrant than it is.
Who did the artwork down here?
I'm pretty sure that was something Bud Light supplied. This was something we supplied. I think this was kind of a standard print we were doing for a little while. This was when we very first started doing any dye sublimation at all. And so we could print on like a 8.5 by 11 piece of paper and then transfer that little teeny section with a graphic. And so this was, yeah, but this is the whole thing. So I'm not sure. This was, I remember doing this and it was on like small sheets of paper doing transfers.
Oh.
So.
Well, I'm not going to strap my bindings on this board. I think it would feel pretty sketchy for me to ride.
Die cut with the same technology we use today. So with our drag knife system, but it was an early version of the drag knife that we invented or developed. And yeah, I think it's an incline is what it looks like to me. So it's probably 24 at the waist.
Yeah, way too narrow for, you know, modern era carbon for low angles.
I mean, I could carve it on my.
But nonetheless, you see someone used it, and I'm glad it ended up in my hands. It's going on the wall, and we are out here with a big old group of people carving it up on Donek freestyle boards. The Knapton Twin primarily. I think that's actually all the people are using. So Sean's gonna take some photos, and I'll show him right here. But yeah, thanks for everything you do, and man. Love it, Sean.
That's funny. That's a blast.
Let's check out your board right now. Look at the doggos. Look at the doggo. Look at the doggo.
Yep, that's 0. And in the world, I believe he runs through, which is, you know, running through a Van Gogh painting. That's the way I like to see him.
I love it, Sean. We'll catch up on the mountain.
All right.
All right, close to wrapping up for the day. There was some pictures Sean took earlier, and here's some video I took with the video that Vicky took of me. I'm stumbling my words left and right here, Sean. What's new at Donek? I hear you got a crazy wide press. So I'm on a 33.3 board. My next two boards are 33.6, which is just nutty wide, and this is 8.5 boots. So now, like you say, if I was on 14 size boot, there's no chance that this would, even this wide, would work for the exact same, you know, proportions.
Right.
So you built a press that's even capable of wider yet.
Yeah, so
describe.
Our old limit was 35.5 centimeters at the tip and tail. And so it's tough to say what the limit is at the waist because it depends on your side cut and the length of the board. But we can now go up to 38 centimeters at the tip and the tail, giving, you know, guys with size 14 feet a much better chance.
A fighting chance in this carving world. In
this carving world, that's correct. We have guys with size 17 feet coming to us all the time, and that's one of the motivators for those adjustments.
I always feel so bad when I see people with overhang, like that much toe overhang or heel overhang. It's like, no, it's like makes skidded turns even almost impossible.
Yep.
You just can't find your balance of the metal edge sticking into the snow and performing how the side cut can perform. Speaking of metal edges, what is up, Sean, with, so even that old board that I showed you earlier, that Bud Light one, it has full wrapped around metal edges. There's a lot of boards without metal edges around the tip, and maybe if you run into trees and rocks and stuff, maybe it wouldn't break a edge, but for all the buttering stuff, dude, I would just be eating it all the time if I didn't have a metal edge that I could find some form of friction against the snow with, so I wouldn't be able to play on my nose and tail when it's like that. What's up? Is it just a cheaper manufacturing technique, or what do you know?
Well, I mean, I'll tell you, it's much harder to make the edges not peel out of the board when you terminate them early like that. If you go all the way around, it really makes a more durable edge or more durable tip and tail of the board. In reality, I have no idea why other manufacturers would not be doing that. It just doesn't make any sense.
It would be so dangerous. Like the board would just slip out when I do all the nose rolls and nollie threes and stuff like that.
It actually simplifies manufacturing too. I mean, there are so many benefits to it. It makes it so much easier to finish a snowboard and get a consistent shape in the tip and stuff, because that steel edge, you just grind up to it and you've got the shape you designed. Whereas if you don't have that, you've got nothing to work from when you're cutting the board to shape. So it's just a way easier way to make a board and a way more durable way to make a snowboard.
Cool. Just wanted your thoughts on that. Thanks for sharing. And
sure.
Anything else with what's new with Donek? Any last thoughts, or should I wrap this vid up?
Just me and what I'm calling the Beagle Bus. I'm traveling around doing a lot of riding this year instead of sitting in the office. I've got a Starlink on top of that camper and can work from anywhere in the world, I guess. But mostly I'm trying to ride as much as I can and work in the evenings and in the off hours.
When I first met you, you were like getting, you know, a handful of days in a year. I freaking love that you're riding so much these days.
Yeah, I love it. It's great.
Chile last summer?
Chile was awesome. Go to Chile. Go to El Colorado. It was amazing.
And then Italy?
Italy, Livigno. Livigno was awesome. The grooming there is so killer. I almost got killed there by another skier, but no, it's really, really good. I highly recommend it.
We're gonna have a bunch of travel adventures this next couple of years, so stay tuned. Thank you all for watching. Happy shredding. Have an amazing season. Get those uphill looks. Don't get hit by some ass clown who just wants to point their skis straight down in high-speed pizza with shaky legs. Don't get in their way. Yeah. Hide behind a tree. Love y'all. Take care. Peace. Check out some of these graphics of these girls. We got Johanna. Beautiful graphics. You designed this one yourself?
Yes, I did.
What's your name?
Candace.
Candace, look at these.
All this graphic.
Brilliant.
And happy to introduce my own cats.
Mio. Yeah, and then we got Vicky. Beautiful boards. going. Once I got on the chairlift, the rest of the air goes down. It's like, yeah, nice turn.
Yeah.